Alright, so here we are. This is January 6th, 2010, and we're going to get started on Malcolm's Cub Scout Pinewood Derby. So this is the box, and it has a block of wood in here. And let's pull this guy out. Oh, man, we got lucky. We got one that's preformed here. No, that is not the case. Actually, we started working on this a little bit earlier. Cut it and sanded a little bit. Took a model off of the Cub Scout website, and we're doing this. Going to be our baseline for what we're going to do. We've decided on a police cruiser, squad car, something of that nature. So this is going to be the form factor of it, but in addition to try and make this thing as fast as we can make it, we're going to put some eye candy on this. So what I've got over here is the prototype of the lights that are going to be used on this guy. So let's see if we can take a look here. So what we've got here, I've got a little right here is a little microchip microchip controller that's driving a series of LEDs. As you can see, I've got some red and blue ones here, and these are going to be positioned on the top of the vehicle, kind of like so, right about here. I may have to squeeze these in a little bit closer. Got these white ones here. I'm going to put these, I think I'm going to try and drill some holes here in the front and install those on the front. And these red ones here are going to be the rear tail lights. I may go with, I've got some flat type LEDs like this that I might try and, I might see if I can do use an X-Acto knife or something like that, and bury this in the wood. Bury it in the wood a little bit and put some wood putty over it and sand it down before we paint it. But so yeah, I've got this. This is working. It's working pretty cool. Actually, this thing's probably been going for on this battery setup. I got a couple of AAA's here that have been running this thing for a good while, at least 18, if not 24 hours. Let me see if I can flip the light and see if this will show on the video. Yeah, so that'll be pretty cool. It's pretty bright in here because it's dark, but I imagine when we do the actual race, there'll be plenty of light during the day. So anyway, so we will document as we go along. So I wanted to, we'd already sanded the car down and everything, so I wanted to start getting that documented before we got much further. Anyway, so hopefully we'll have a winner as well as a car that looks cool. All right, see you later. Okay, here we are back. We've done some more work on the Pinewood Derby car. So basically, I've done a little work here. Starting to do some things to put in some lights and whatnot. So here I've taken a little Dremel tool router, cut out some wood here, so I have some room to put the electronics and whatnot. I will probably cut out some here too, so we can add some weight to the back of the vehicle. I've drilled holes, and these are where going to be the lamps go. I think what I'm going to do is I had let me see if I can find this thing real quick here. Alright, so there's these little LED things that hold a little LED in place, and then you put them in quarter-inch hole and whatnot. So that's kind of what I was going for right there, but then I got to thinking, I don't know, that looks too, I don't know, old-fashioned. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of the one of the bright rectangular LED types like I have here. I've got this one wired up ready to go, and I'm gonna just kind of fit this. Had it fit in, fit it. Yeah, there we go. There it fits in here. So I think I'm gonna do something like this, where I'm gonna fit it in kind of sideways, take some wood filler, and kind of putty that in there, and then sand it down a little bit. So anyway, so that's where I'm at right now. I'm working on the LED lights and getting the starting to get the electronics together. So hopefully here pretty soon I'll have this stuff about ready to go. Before we hook all this stuff up, we're gonna have to sand down the car a bit more and maybe put some primer on it or something like that. Anyway, that's progress. That's progress for the time being. See you next time. Okay, so here we are. It is Sunday, January 10th. Got 6 days till the Pinewood Derby race. So I've been working a little bit more on the car, trying to get some ideas of my weight, and it turns out I don't think I was going to be able to get the car heavy enough at the 5 ounces. So I've had to do some more boring in the car itself, and I also had to route out a bigger space to accommodate AA batteries. I was using AAA because of the size, but using the batteries, these AA's, allows me to add more weight. And also I've got I routed out an area right here that I can put some fishing lead weights is what I'm planning to use at the day of the race. As the official weigh-in, I'll just add that stuff as needed and hit it with a hot glue gun. Also, one thing that's going to be helpful about the AA batteries, this is going to be cool. I've been brainstorming, like I just don't have enough to do right now. This car just wouldn't be complete unless it had some sound. So I was going on YouTube and seeing how some people have hacked some of these Hallmark cards, the ones that you can go and record your own voice and things like that. So it just so happened I had to run by CVS and something to get something, and I stumbled across a similar card, a nice little birthday card, and guess what? We open it up and police car and everything. Perfect. I was so excited about finding this card. I couldn't remember what I had to get while I was at the drugstore. So I don't have to go in and record anything or find any siren samples and things like that. This is self-contained right here. So I'm going to rip this guy apart, and I think one thing I'm going to try and do is make it louder, of course. I got a speaker here from Radio Shack that I think this is the one that some of the people there was actually a complaint on there that the speaker was too loud. Another thing that I'm going to do, the lights on the car are going to be on pretty much all the time. There'll be a switch. We'll have the front and the back lights and the top lights going. But we're going to have the siren go when the car starts down the track. So we don't want the siren just going all the time. So what I did was I went out to my local Fry's Electronics and picked up, voila, a little mercury switch here. So my plan is to use this guy kind of when the car is at a level position like so, and then when it starts going down the hill, make the contact here and kick off the siren. So hopefully get a couple seconds of that going down the track, and hopefully I can crank up the volume to that thing so it'll be nice and obnoxious. Anyway, so gonna get busy, do some more work, and do another report soon.